The other way the Cubs found a way to get in the headlines this week was we discussed it briefly earlier. Not sure if it's the organic creation of this new phenomenon called Schwisdom, which is the combination of Frank Schwindel and Patrick Wisdom, who have gone on a home run tirade this week, each having 4 home runs in the last 7 games. They also combined for back-to-back home runs 2 nights in a row, which I think was a Cubs record last done back in, I don't know, the early 90s.
Yeah, 91, I think it was.
Okay. So now Schwisdom is a thing. It was probably obvious t-shirts. I guess I'm going to give them credit for coming up with the idea, but it's essentially just a low rent version of the famous BRYZZO Dinger Corporation that you and I have made fun of over the years.
I don't know that it's gonna have the lasting effect of the BRYZZO. I mean, the BRYZZO was still lasting long after the BRYZZO Corporation was slowing down. So yeah, we'll see how long Schwisdom hangs in there.
Yeah, I'm not sure the Schwisdom has the same solid financial footing that BRYZZO did over time, or the legs to last that long. But I'll be sure to make a logo of our own for that, and we'll make those t-shirts available, of course, at aesthetics.store, ASSTHETICS.
I was thinking back to our talk about how would we really recognize Schwindel if we saw him at a bar, after he was out drinking, and maybe we would now because of all that. But
I think we would if he makes that his standard caricature face that he does every time, giving the thumbs up. He makes the perfect face for.
I thought of a funny shirt, like caricature of him, and it says, "Have you seen this person?
Have you seen him? Have you seen him?" I'll make the parody of the famous Animal Chin skateboarding t-shirt. Have you seen him?
Have you seen him?
I like it. Do you have more about Schwindel?
No. I think they're, I think they're the. I felt like Patrick Wisdom. He has a lot of pop in his bat. So does Schwindel. I think they're like highlights of that offense. Besides, Wilson Contreras, and you got to take what you can get right now, and they're a reason. If you need a reason to just go to a baseball game or a reason to get over to a Cubs game, they'd be a reason to show up. I mean, they're not going to ever be. Well, they're not going to be like household names like BRYZZO, like Brian and Rizzo. But
Wisdom is a good name.
Wisdom is a good name. Yeah, it's easy to remember.
I do have one factoid about Patrick Wisdom we definitely need to mention.
Go ahead.
Over the past calendar year, he has hit a total of 38 home runs.
Yes.
Which is kind of amazing to think about. It's even more amazing when put into context that only 5 other major league players have more than that over the last calendar year. So he's among the elite in power hitting over the time that we have known him, essentially, this past year. So,
and isn't he like 30 years old already?
Yeah, that's the thing. And that's why, he was never a heralded prospect, because it took him so much longer than a typical big time prospect to get to the majors. But now that he's here, he's certainly putting up the numbers. But
he's making the most of it.
Congratulations to him. And now he's got a nickname with his buddy Frank. So.
Word Hole Media.